Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where today we're going to be talking about everyone's little favorite droid, R2-D2, the classic. First starting off as Queen Amidala's trusty Star Cruiser droid in Episode 1, Phantom Menace, all the way to the sequel trilogy where he actually holds the other half of the map to Luke Skywalker and participates in a limited extent in those films as well. He's also appeared in plenty of expanded universe materials. The interesting thing about R2 is he is, confirmed in canon. He never had his memory wiped, so he pretty much experienced all of the events of Star Wars. In a way, he kind of serves as the viewer within the universe, and he's had plenty of outstanding moments. He's rescued our heroes a number of times, and he's proven himself over and over again. He's fought super battle droids. He's hacked into Imperial databases. He has even had his own couple of arcs in the Clone Wars where he was working with other droids, where he had a rivalry with this gold and black R2 unit. That was a good arc. But yeah, R2 is pretty much a very classic symbol of Star Wars. I think when you see R2-D2, you think Star Wars. He kind of holds that same image as someone like Darth Vader. So he's definitely very iconic. Even though he never speaks, he only communicates through, the sounds that the R2 units make, the little beeps and boops. You kind of get the idea of what he's trying to say. I mean, the body language, the actions that usually follow when he's trying to express a form of emotion. So yeah, I'm very much a fan of R2-D2. I think he was very important in almost every storyline that he was involved in. I wish we'd have gotten a little bit more of him in the sequel trilogy, but that wouldn't be the first mistake that the sequel trilogy has made. Obviously, his companionship, friendship with C-3PO is a big part of his story. When you see them walking through the desert in Tatooine, that's one of the first scenes we ever got in Star Wars. And I think, when you see that imagery, it kind of throws you back to that movie and that time. And in the expanded universe, he has several roles as well. R2 has appeared in comics. He's appeared in the video games. He's all over the place. I mean, he's Star Wars, And then as the movies expanded, we kind of got to know other R2 units. So he kind of started a trend of us caring about the droids. And I think that's one of the things that Star Wars always did really well was making these things more than just robots or servants or slaves. All these droids have their own unique personalities, and R2 is no different. What's interesting about R2 is he can actually defend himself in a fight. He has done so before. He has all types of little gadgets. He even held Luke's lightsaber at one point. So yeah, R2-D2's a pretty solid character. I mean, he's one of the original cast. He's been around forever. And like I said, all the merchandising and the promotional images of R2 kind of go hand in hand with the Star Wars brand. So, considering all that into a rating, we're going to give R2 an 8.4 out of 10. I think he's a really solid character. I think as a droid, he is maybe the most iconic droid in the Star Wars universe. And just the fact that he's kind of seen the entire saga before his own eyes or sensors. I think that's really cool. It's cool to have something representing the viewer within the universe. And just the fact that he's played such an important role in the story. So yeah, R2 is going to be an 8.4. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out the future Star Wars content we got coming, and as always, may the Force be with you. Now let's blow up that like button and go home.